Hi, welcome to another episode of the Sankofa Pan-African series. Now, it is no longer arguable to think of the SARS protests in Nigeria as ordinary symptoms of far deeper problems with the Nigerian society. To help us understand the role of poor governance in the current situation in Nigeria, is Dr. Mutiat Oladejo. Dr. Mutiat Oladejo is a lecturer at the Department of History in the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. She's a fellow of the American Council of Learned Societies and has conducted extensive research examining cross-cutting themes in African history and gender studies. She is the author of several publications on various aspects of women's history and development, including Ibadan Market Women and Politics, 1900 to 1995, The Women Went Radical, Petition Writing and Colonial State in Southwest Nigeria, 1900 to 1953. She is a member of the editorial board of the Nigerian Journal of Child and Adolescent Health. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Mutiat Oladejo. As a historian, researcher, and lecturer at the University of Ibadan, I believe you're in a really good position, to help us understand what might be responsible for the current SARS protests in Nigeria.
The SARS protests in Nigeria is just a manifestation of the complex challenges of the Nigerian state. Just a manifestation, because now it's about the fact that the youths are coming into the streets and trying to say that they need to stop police brutality. Basically, the SARS protest is about protesting against police brutality in Nigeria. Much as we have several factors that we can attribute it to, but there are key issues in the agitations of the youth that we have presently. One, they have nothing to do. Some youths are actually willing to work, but there is no there are no forms of employment that they will actually utilize the skills they have. So that in itself is a challenge. So according to some of the resolutions of the African Union, I think, there is this idea of utilizing the demographic dividend in Africa. Now, the term demographic dividend has to do with the looking at the youth between 18 and 45 years and making sure they are well brought into the economic system in Africa in such a way that in all spheres and sectors of the economy, they are well engaged for productivity. However, the problem in Nigeria presently is the fact that productivity of the youth is very low. You have several youths on the streets, they don't have anything doing. And if they have anything doing, what they do is not sustainable. Then we have, of course, ASU strike is also there. You have several youths that are at home. Since March, middle of March, I think, ASU strike had started. That's Academic Staff Union of Universities. And as a result of that, several youths, polytechnics, universities, students are at home with their parents. This, in fact, is a challenge because there is a tendency that they will get engaged in some of this SARS protests. Then another thing is the fact that the government is not too responsible. The government is not too responsible about or disconnected from the realities of the Nigerian problems. You get to see a situation where celebrities in the music and entertainment industry, they are now mentors for the youth we have today. And that in itself is a bit problematic, much as they are entertaining. It's a form of, it creates a kind of popular culture. Recently, the Big Brother Niger was concluded like a month ago. So several youths by that, they think taking interest in all these things is a fast means to gain wealth, to gain popularity, and to get endorsements from the private companies and all that. For instance, presently now, studying medicine, studying law or engineering in contemporary times in Nigeria is seen as a slow means. Is seen as a slow means to prosperity. Whereas becoming a celebrity overnight is a means to prosperity, a better means to prosperity. So, I mean, these are the kind of dichotomies that we see in contemporary times. And so, basically, like I said, government is disconnected.
Okay. Now, so studying, going to university is seen as a slow means of making money. And is there a way in which politics is also implicated? Politicians are implicated in this EndSARS protest?
To a certain extent. To a certain extent, it's not as if the youths are not interested in studying in the university, but as a lecturer, for instance, in class, I get to see students asking me, "Ma, what do you think I can do with this, my degree?" I mean, it's every year I get students, especially when they're in their 300 and final year, penultimate year and the final year, they ask me that question. "Ma, I've been in this university for some time now, and I'll soon be going out. What do you think I can do with my history degree?" Then I will have to sit them down, because I feel that sympathy, that for a student to ask me that what do I do, that means several things is going on in the brain of that student. That student is trying to figure out his or herself. And so that's, such a student needs help. You need to talk so that such person will have a kind of a sense of self-discovery. It is that bad. And so some of them, I begin to ask them, what do you have passion for? Because I know that there is no a kind of hard and fast way to get.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mutiat Oladejo. This discussion will be continued in another episode. Thank you very much for being a part of the Sankofa Pan-African series. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so, and don't forget to like and share our videos with your contacts. See you next time.